George Lucas's final Star Wars film, Revenge of the Sith, broke multiple box office records upon its release in 2005, earning over $850 million worldwide. It marks the end of the trilogy that depicts Darth Vader's origin story and how he became the villain many have always known him to be. What many don't know, however, is that George Lucas took heavy inspiration for his own tragedy from Shakespeare's tragedy of Macbeth.
This is where the fun begins.
Both stories chronicle the fall of tragic heroes, Macbeth and Anakin Skywalker. Both men begin their respective stories as war heroes of great renown, but due to their own arrogance and ambition end them dead, whether it be literally or metaphorically. In Macbeth, a man is told by three witches that he will become king, while in Revenge of the Sith, Anakin is told that he is the chosen one, someone whose purpose in life is to bring balance to the Force and in turn, the universe. Though, much like Macbeth's prophecy, it is vague and ultimately doesn't denote how Anakin will do this, in this case as somebody good or evil. When part of the prophecy proves true and Macbeth is made Thane of Cawdor, he can't help but feel as though he is truly meant to be king. Likewise, when Anakin is given a seat on the Jedi Council but is denied the rank of Master, he can't help but feel as though the Jedi are holding him back.
How can you do this? This is outrageous. It's unfair.
These prophecies and desires for more lead both men to commit horrible acts, driven by the belief that they might advance them towards their ultimate goals. Macbeth begins his path to evil by killing Duncan, while Anakin begins his by killing Dooku, which they both clearly know to be wrong, but do anyway.
I shouldn't.
These killings begin a sequence of violence that cannot easily be stopped, culminating in the deaths of both narratives' most innocent characters at the hands of their protagonists. What begins as a single murder soon turns into many, as the protagonist's quest to secure power pushes them down increasingly violent paths. Their descents into evil are met with resistance from their former friends, who function as their equals. Macbeth finds his adversary in Macduff, while Anakin finds his in his former teacher, Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Hello there.
Like Macduff, Obi-Wan finds himself forced to stand against his old friend, lest his world fall further into darkness. In both of the final duels, the tyrant's arrogance opens him up for his defeat, with Macbeth believing he cannot be slain by Macduff, in accordance to the witch's prophecy.
I bear a charmed life, which must not yield to one of woman born.
Spare thy charms, and let the angel whom thou still hast served tell thee, Macduff was from his mother's womb untimely ripped.
And Anakin believing himself powerful enough to defeat anyone, even when at a disadvantage.
It's over, Anakin! I have the high ground!
You underestimate my power!
Don't try it!
Yet, as both works depict, it is not this adversary that is truly responsible for the protagonist's downfall, but the protagonist themselves. Although encouraged by others, it is ultimately their own actions that lead them to their demise.
You have done that yourself!
Just like Macbeth, Anakin is willing to kill anyone else who might stand in his way, even the most innocent. Although objectively it is not the best film, I love Revenge of the Sith because it melds the classic fun of Star Wars with the evocative storytelling of Shakespearean tragedy, making it not only entertaining but timeless and poignant. It is a showcase of how stories can utilize fantastical elements to express serious messages and still captivate audiences, just as Macbeth did in its own time.